Alright there, Procrastinauts. My name's Poborian, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. 6 years on, and it's actually happening. I'm here for the first ever live stream. Like, you guys can chat away and talk to me as I'm doing this. I am so excited, albeit mega nervous. I can see we've got 3 people already in the chat now, and this thing's only just started. So, welcome. Say hi in the chat. So, I have no idea where to start. Let's see. So, I could do with people saying something in case my audio's off. I've been sat here doing this for the past hour trying to get audio settings set up ready for this. I am totally unprepared. I am unprepared in so many ways. To be fair, if any of you guys are old school viewers and you know who I am, I'm going to be going into this game as pretty much a new player. I have not played this game in years, like seriously years. It used to be one of my favourite games, as you guys know. I forget how to play this. I know it kind of is like riding a bike, but no, this game's going to be so much fun to get back into. There's going to be so many failures, so many rage moments, and you guys are going to get to see it all live and laugh. Where are we going, Captain? Well, that is the key question. There are a lot of new things to do. I mean, I have missed a lot. Let's see, I wasn't around for the full release. I wasn't around for the Making History expansion, and you can bet your bottom dollar I wasn't going to miss out on this. I've seen some of the updates for this expansion. We get new toys to play with, some new ground science stuff to check out. So I'm wondering, maybe doing a little bit of a moon run, seeing if we can check out some of these new things to find, some some things to find. We're going to go find some things to find, so that should be pretty fun. Once I'm comfortable with the game and we've done a little bit of stuff on the moon, I'm thinking Juna, because Juna is one of my favourite places to go. I absolutely love the Red Planet. It probably should be noted now that I'm not going to play this vanilla. I'm going to play this with some mods. As you can see, I've got some nice clouds and good atmosphere going on. That's all I'm going to be using. That is all I'm going to be using. So you guys can play this pretty much how I am at home. I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to go. Let's blow some stuff up. Let's kill some Kerbs, man. So for this, we're going to start new. We're not going to mess around with Korea. That's for a later time. That'll be for when the series does eventually come back, depending on how much fun I have with this tonight. I am considering going back to making a series whilst also doing live streams on Twitch. The reason I'm live streaming this on YouTube now is because this is where I'm known. I have 0 Twitch presence, so it wouldn't benefit me to stream there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it on YouTube this time, maybe a couple more times, but then I will move over to Twitch. So that's something you can possibly look forward to. Oh, hey, we got a new person in. Right, so sandbox it is, and let's start. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me. My broadcasting software, I'm using the NVIDIA thing, so you might get pauses in the stream every so often. I have no idea how to stop that. As I said, completely unprepared for any of this. So how that software works, no idea. Thanks. I've got it, Gene Kerman. So first place we're going to go is we're going to head to the vehicle assembly building. We won't be bothering with this. This is science. We'll probably come to the tracking station later. And if I'm feeling it, I had intended on building a Virgin Galactic replica. However, I noticed Scott Manley's done that. In typical Scott Manley fashion, he's done the cool thing first before anyone else. I love the guy, but come on, Scott. Come on, leave the fun stuff for some of us. So we might play around in the space plane hangar later. I don't know. But anyway, for the time being, let's go to Assembly Bay. Oh. Look at all. Oh my God. Robotics. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. I can't cope. Couplings. What is that? What's payload? Ooh, fairings. Wings. Wheels. Thermal. Oh, heat shields. Nice. Good old electrical stuff. This is going to be cargo. Are you? The new toys. Right, okay, so this is stuff we're going to be playing around with in a bit. Start with fuel tank. Good advice! Crafty method. Also, hi to Arctic Void who's in the chat. Cheers for popping by, man, I appreciate it. I mean, 5 people is more than what I thought was going to turn up within like the first 20 minutes of me streaming. So, how are we going to do this? Do we want to go Mark 1? I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate these textures. Like, it's been a long time since I played this game. I remember playing back in, I think 0.25 was the highest I ever got to, and stuff never looked this good. You can tell Squad have been working on this game like over the course of the time I've been away. And that's just the first thing. That's just the pod. That's literally just the pod. This thing, on the other hand, classic, the 3-man pod. This is where it all begins, really. I love the look of this. I suppose it's going to have to be, if I'm going to the moon, I suppose I'm going to have to take 3 Kerbals because they now all have roles. Pretty crazy. So, right, let's go. So what are we going to need first? So the first port of call is obviously going to be a parachute. So that's going to be helping us return back to Kerbin if we're even able to pull this off. Now, look at all this stuff. Everything is HD. Click the drop icon to change colours. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, that's coupling. Oh, I see. Interesting. I take it this is just a visual thing. It doesn't actually... See, already I'm learning new things. Or sizes. Right. You're gonna have to bear with me, guys, because there's a lot of new stuff here. Like I said, this is going to be me as if I'm playing it for the first time. So I'm going to build what I know to start off with. These are smart, aren't they? Like, oh no, that's a bad idea. Jesus Christ. Is that the one? Definitely not. There we go. Excellent. This rocket's already taking shape. We've been here a couple of minutes and now we're doing this. So let's see, Moonercraft. Are we going for like Apollo mission, or are we just going to go for a standard like Kerbal Space Program tall lander vehicle? I think we're going to go with a tall lander vehicle, if I'm truly honest. Oh god, there's so much stuff. Right. Nope. A lot of this first bit is me going to be going, nope, definitely not. Aha. Now we're getting somewhere. So, small fuel tank with... Yeah. That's a perfect lunar lander there if I ever saw one. Let's land a plant a flag. We got to learn how to build this stuff first, man. Like, there's too much to do. There's too much to do, too little time to do it. In case some of you guys are wondering, I will be doing this for some hours, I think. Some hours. Oh, what's turbofan? Jet engines. Interesting. These guys. Okay, so I think you will be what we need to be. Yeah, that's a good little Moonercraft. Now, I believe there's so many things in Space Dakar engine, that one. Oh, I don't know what that means. So that's going to be our Landercraft, I think. Now, how do you carry these new toys? So we've got cargo, we've got... Oh dear. Oh, cargo storage unit. Excellent. So this will be used... Inventory. This is like KISS. I remember KISS, Kerbal Inventory System. So what can we do here? We've got a Communotron Ground HG48. This Communotron Ground HG48 is an adaptable version of Ionic, Symphonic, Protonic Electronics' most popular space-based antenna, designed to boost the signal of any ground-based communication device to interplanetary ranges. Not designed to pirate movie channels from nearby satellites. I fancy pirating some TV, so that's definitely going in there. Question is, what else can we fit in this? No. No, of course not. Good programming squad. Yeah, let's take a generator. And what else have we got? So we've got a Goob Ed monitor. What would happen if you let some mystery goo sitting around in the weird radiation and or atmosphere of some faraway planet? His thought has very occurred to him. Yeah, okay, so that's a goo experiment. So we've got an experiment and a satellite thing. Okay, I'm willing to try this out. I should probably do something about the symmetry of all this. That's not what I wanted. So that one's got that. That's a very nice interface. Like I said, a lot has changed in this game. Oh, we can take more stuff. Okay, so let's take one of you. What's this? I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna take you anyway. Experiment control station. Needs to be a power unit. Oh, more toys. Right. Okay. Here we go. Needs RCS. Yeah, you probably are right. So I'm not going to go overloaded on the RCS. Let's see. RCS. RCS. Liquid fuel and oxidizer. Do we have anything like this to accommodate us? We do. We do indeed. Okay. I'm happy with this. I'm going to take a couple on this. I know it's a bit counterproductive, but screw it. You can have the windows blocked up. I will have, let's see, a decoupler section. Hey, I'm learning. Right, okay, so from this stage, right, that's the moon lander done, apart from the legs. Christ, I should probably put legs on actually. What's good? Landing strip. Oh, yes. So these standardized landing legs, I will take some of them and we'll retract them. Perfect. Alright, so our stage to get us to the moon. Fuel tanks. I'm on the wrong one. This is going to happen a lot. Engines and fuel tanks. I'm going to be clicking these things too much. Alright, here we go. Next stage will be... What do you reckon? I reckon that's suitable. So we will need an engine for this. It's going to be one of these ones. Yes. Although, tell me... See, because this one's the classic engine. Let's have a look at these values, shall we? Even though these things never meant anything to me. Thrust 240909, thrust vacuum 300. Oh, yeah, we're taking the wrong engine. That needs to go away. This needs to come out, I think. Double that fuel. Nah, it'll be fine. Alright, next stage. Alright, so we're going to need a stage to probably do the final ascent, so come on, we're going to drag you up. There's probably an important fact that I'm missing. Antennas, scanners, and all that guff. Recommend sorting the catalogue parts by size. Interesting. Yeah, no thanks. I'll come to that another time. I will come to that another time. That's too scary. Look at the state of that. I don't need more buttons. Oh, this might not be... I don't know what this means. Yeah, never mind. Oh wow, 8 people are in the stream now. I'm just going to go ahead and continue and speed this on because there's a lot that I'd like to do tonight, and this is just me reacclimating myself to the game. So what have I done here? No, that's stupid business there. I don't want to be doing stuff like that. So back to the fuel tanks. We're going to need some big bad boys now. So yeah, why not? I'm going to take 2 of you. This is going to be the ascent stage. If anything, this is going to be over-engineered, not under-engineered. It's the only way to do things in this game. I mean, let's go stupid. Nah, I'm not going to. So, Do we have a bigger engine? Oh, what's this? I don't believe that's what I want. This is what I want. Now, in true Kerbal fashion, I'm going to need a SAS. Nah, we'll be fine. Famous last words. Oh, I've just realised what you were pointing to. Size. Interesting. So, what do? We start off with the smaller, move to the bigger? Yes, we do. That's pretty cool. Probably should switch out an engine or two. Anyway, boosters. More boosters. That's what this game's about. Boosters. Question is, what boosters have we got on offer? I want bigger bad boy boosters. I don't know about if this will get us to the moon or not, but it's worth a shot. Right, so what am I doing here? So I need... not one of those size ones, definitely not. I will take a flat one. And of course, as all things in KSP need, the best part, the most useful part, I swear to God. Like honestly, whoever's idea to put this in the game, like, this was needed from the start. Could you imagine, like, starting off, like, playing the game in the early days with none of these things? I mean, I remember complaining so much about things like docking and the patch conics things and stuff like that. It's a long time ago. Really wanting that stuff and not being able to have it at the time because the game wasn't that far in development. But now, like, I look back and I think the best feature ever implemented was struts. Let's see, so now we're going to get some... where are those? There we go. This is a terrible Mooner vehicle, I know. So I will take you down to here. Yep. And yep. Space duct tape. That is correct, sir. That is absolutely correct. Now, I'm worried a lot about the effects of aerodynamics because that's a new thing that I noticed. Because I don't really play this game anymore, but I have picked it up once or twice, and I've noticed rockets are a little bit hard to fly. A lot harder to fly than they used to be, actually. Not to the level of, say, the FAR mod. These things for atmosphere. See, this is stuff that I need to know. This is still stuff that I need to know because, I mean, I know it was an old thing back in the day, but I know it's more important now, so you are probably right about the fins. Question is, what do we go with? This is the most ill-conceived rocket I've ever built. I just got to, like, outright and say, I probably should have come at this with a plan, but I thought it'd be more fun to do it this way, I really do. What's good? I think... I mean, it'll work, but I think I'd rather go with something a bit more practical. Yeah. The question is, how do I set this out? I'm probably gonna have to do it, yeah. Like, it's probably not enough. It's probably not enough, but let's just go with first craft. Because it's been so long that this is literally going to be a first time flight. Despite there being over 100... Don't go overboard, just enough for up to 8km. These things for atmosphere. Yeah, trust me guys, it'll be blessed, don't you worry. I don't need to worry too much with this craft, I really don't need to worry too much at all. So, I saw new things. Launch sites. Right, now we're back, because I found that it's during the loading screens it likes to pause and I don't know why. It's really strange. So let's have a look. The UI's been tidied up a little bit. We've got a new indicator here. I'm guessing that means we're at more or less sea level. Alright. I am game for this. Alright, here we go. So, this will be the first launch on the Procrastinaut channel in about 6 years. Wish me luck guys. Here we go. And we're already off to an amazing start. Yeah, if you can hold still for me, please. And let's try and get this under control, shall we? Alright, okay. Not the best launch, but it could have gone a lot worse. Timing's not the best, the moon's over there, if it's all still related to all that. I mean, one thing I can possibly still do is fly to the moon. I mean, I've been doing that since point 14, like, I can fly to the moon. Anything else, like, Minmus is tricky for me. I imagine it'd be even harder for me now, just because you've got to change your inclination. But now, one thing I know that I can do is fly to the moon. Could do it blindfolded if I needed to, but I'd have to set the time up and stuff like that. Yeah, I probably will have to release these boosters sooner rather than later, but never mind, eh? Right. So far, the rocket doesn't appear to be giving me too much trouble. Like, that's quite surprising, actually. We're heading up to the very thin parts of the atmosphere, so now's where we're going to probably start. Oh, I did not do it sooner rather than later. And that wasn't so bad. I'm just going to go ahead and fly like this for a while. It's so nerve-wracking. It's so nerve-wracking. Like, I can't believe I'm this nervous to do a flight. After all of the flights that I've gone through, I can't believe this is how nervous I am to do this. And you, 11 people are now watching this. You 11 people are getting to see this happen as I do it. Which is a freedom I never really got when I used to do it on, like, actually pre-recorded videos. I should probably check what I'm doing. So, let's see what our apoapsis is saying. I'm happy with that. I'm going to start banking down a little bit more just to correct our trajectory. Our Lunar stage is a little bit short for the trip, if you ask me. But if we get stranded, I'm just going to crash. Alright. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much going to, like, shoot myself at the moon now. Again, timing is off majorly by maybe a couple of hours in the game. What mod you got on? I can't remember its name. It's a combination of, like, the graphics mods for Scatterer, the Boulder Code Clouds mod, and Eve. GEA, I want to say? Looks nice, though, doesn't it? I'm the 11 guy. What are you doing? First off, for those of you who are just joining us now and watching for the first time, my name is Pleborian. I'm getting used to KSP because it's been a long time since I played this, so we're going to do a quick Mooner run and play with some of the new toys that the game is give us with the new experiments and stuff like that. Afterwards, I'm going to be doing a Juna flight, as well as messing around with some robotics, maybe do a bit of space plane action. I'm going to be around for a couple of hours because this has been a long time coming and I've been meaning to sit down, sink my teeth into it, and what better way to do it on launch day of the new expansion for KSP. Best time to do it. Let's see. This is going to be a bit of an awkward one. I don't know if we're going to make this, but we'll have to find out together, guys. Right. Yeah, not too fancy my chances. I mean, like I said, I left the burn quite late. So I'm going to have to do some major pitching down to sort this out. Moon Inception. It's been a while, so what were we saying? How low can we get this? Low enough to have a collision? Periapsis. 49,000 meters. That'll do. With fuel to spare. I was confident the whole time. Oh wow. Yo, what is this? What is this? Oh, that'll be something to do with the satellite system, won't it? Tweet now with RCS. No, I'm pretty blessed, dude. I can do this whole brute force. This is not going to be an accurate flight. I am not like a pro by any means game. Even at my prime, I wasn't a pro at this game. Everything I do is a brute force effort. I mean, look at that, we're here. How easy was that? I mean, let's be honest. Let's get into our periapsis, and now we're going to reduce our orbit. So RCS. Oh, congratulations, dumbass! You forgot the RCS ports. I have RCS ports. Are they attached to the pod? They are indeed. I can't believe Squad actually did it. That's amazing. I've been waiting for that feature for so long. Turn the SAS off. This is going to not help. Right, here we go. I mean, I'd like to land on the clear side of the moon if possible. Look how nice it looks with scatter, just the sun beaming off it like that. Oh, it's like I never forgot. Yeah, back in the day of 0.14 and like the subsequent patches that came after before we got patch conics, it was a lot harder to do this. There was a time when there wasn't even a map and you had to eyeball it. That's going back some time. If any of you have been playing the game that long, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. I've seen that they've put up the older versions, so like as a little bit of a treat, I might go back to 0.14 just to see how it is. Right. Let's do some landing, shall we? Oh, your boy here, super excited to do this. Also, I like how I'm able to do this off SAS now and not off RCS. Without a SAS module, no less. 14 people watching, and the number's getting bigger. Welcome, guys. Welcome for those who have just joined. You're here to watch the stupidest let's play or stream of KSP to ever happened. Alright, I suppose I should do something about this. We're going quite fast. I don't want to turn my first Kerbals, especially the veteran Kerbals, into paste. I mean, I'm a little bit sad I didn't bring Valentina. She's the new one. Yeah, female Kerbals, man. That was another feature that I really wanted. Like, just because. Not for like any mad reason or anything like that, or some social, political reason. Just because it felt like I needed it. And we actually have them now, and I haven't brought any along. If you click on the blue button next to the altimeter, you get ground. Okay. Probably should have been keeping an eye on my fuel. Oh hey, I can see the rocks. Let's get the ground feet out. Oh, there's some nice sounds for the legs. Don't be doing stupid stuff like that, but Lauren, come on, you're better than this. Question is, will I make it back with the fuel that I've got? Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell. How's my ground? Oh, should probably been paying attention to where I was actually trying to land. Here we go. Let's get myself orientated correctly. This should be quite easy actually because I've been flying drones quite a lot during these nice summer months because it's quite nice outside. British weather being all that. I mean, I am killing into my return fuel, but I don't care. I don't care too much. Like I said, this is just a trial run, just to get myself acclimated to the game. Here we go. This looks like more amicable ground. Much better. It's not the flattest, but I'll take it, given the circumstance. Oh. And this is by magic we're down. Excellent. Excellent. We're here. Ah, Bar Kulvenhoven. Nice, you're back. You can also click on the retrograde button on the next to the nav ball. Humble panel automatically to probe correctly. That's cheating. That's cheating. I'm not having some mech-jet-like contraption come along. Excuse me, can you stop moving, please? You're landed. You should not be doing this. I'm just going to ignore this. Turn the SAS off and let it do its thing. So who do we get out first? There's a lot of stuff to mess around with, so EVA. Pirate TV. Oh god. I don't know. Inventory. Yes, there we go. Alright, that pod can just go do its own thing. Jebediah Kerman, you're the first to set foot on the moon. On this channel in like 6 years. Congratulations. Plant a flag. Ooh, I don't really care. Kerbal Space Program, we're here on the moon. Your flag's backwards. You've done a good job there, Jeb. Done a good job there now. We have toys to play with, so let's take the ground thing. Oh, hello. I believe we clicked this button, so... Space, place to part. Escape to cancel. J and L to rotate, so... I can build things! Space. Right, we've got more stuff to get. Oh! Why is that making noise? This is space. Oh, and we can pick it up as well. Excellent! That's pretty cool. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure we'll figure out a use for it. Alright, now, I believe I've got more stuff that needs taken care of. Alright. What have we got? We're going to need the RTG, I think. That thing's moving away faster and faster. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Alright, so what have we got here? Our RTG. I'm guessing this will be our power generator. So we're just going to place this here, like it's Minecraft. Ooh, even comes with sounds. That's nice. That's really nice. I do like that. So what does that do? It's power units produced 1, power units required 0. So, okay. I'm guessing that's a demand-based unit or something. Alright, what else have we got? Oh, this crap... Oh, Jeb, come on now. Let's take that. You know what? Let's make this a little bit quicker. No. Of course you would do something like that. My days. Switch to. So, this is a bit of a conundrum. Obviously, this now has to do its thing. So I've got to time warp this. Excellent, Snake. Excellent. Right, so, you know what? I would like to go to the tracking station. What has happened? I think we can connect things externally now, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the tracking station. I'm moving over the surface. I don't care. I just want to get to me Kerbals. Bloody move. Alright. Okay, so it's set. It appears to have set us back like a little bit. The craft isn't moving, so that's good news. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat what I've just done. So EVA Jebediah, come on. Play the green man now. So you, my friend, are going to go in there. Exit the pod. My next Kerbal. EVA. Let's go. You're going to pick up the next part. Speedy Gonzalez. Like, it should be known, I don't know what any of these parts do. I have no idea what any of these parts do. I'm just using them because they're here. Let's see, EVA. It'll be interesting to see how modders do this, because I love mods on this game. The stage of development that this game's mods are, they can be considered as like free DLC. They literally can. I know that some of the mods have made it into the game. I mean, the robotics, it pretty much speaks for itself. Because I can't even remember what that mod was called. Infernal Robotics, I think it was. Classic. I used to use it quite a lot for like tilt shift wings, if that's what you call them, positional wings. Alright, so you guys, let's start plomping down things. Alright, so that is an experiment device. That's one of the new science tools. We're going to place down the RTG, which I think generates power for other other bits of equipment, say that goo extractor over there. And then with our other cable, yes my friend, I want you to place down this thing. And we get all our little cool sounds. All the yays, much yays, such wow. Right, so the key question is, I believe I'm going to need a technician, because if I could have a look at the power thing now, I can't even right click this, so Jebediah is probably... That's weird. I can pick up those two, but I can... Ah, there we go. I had to wait for the machines to start up because they have a start-up time. Oh, Alice Wilson in the chat. Thanks, baby. I love you. I would also like the feature to add parts in situation. That is probably something that's going to come over time. If they haven't already added it, it's going to be fun. So power units produced 4. Interesting. So pick up part, disable part. So what about you, my friend? You said you required power. Connection state not connected. Well, good stuff. I imagine. Let's see. So we got Jebediah, who's our pilot. Can I destroy this? Can I destroy this? Right, tracking station. Reset to last state. 3 minutes and 9 seconds ago. Are you kidding me? Right, there has to be a way for me to destroy this. There has to be a way for me to destroy this. Because I don't want to sit here and watch this thing roll its ass down a hill. Friction. Friction. Moon dust. Oh my days. Welcome to the most exciting KSP stream to have ever... Oh, it stopped! Thank God for that. Right, okay, now we can go back to our thing. So, Jebediah, you're a pilot. You're our thing that we don't want. Who are you? Bob Kerman. What do you do? You are... I don't know what you do. Do you have things you can do? Nope. So, who are you? What do you do? Not connected. Can you do stuff? What is this madness? So apparently these two parts can be connected, but I do not know how. I don't know which role which Kerbal is. I mean, it doesn't help. Module deployable true, module enabled true. Science 0 per hour, science complete, science rate, connection state not connected. So I imagine there's a way to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing up and see if I can do some magic. Check the wiki book on the left. That's the right. The wiki book on the left. I'm not sure what that is. Wiki book on the left. That's the right. You talk about this. KSpedia. Okay, here. Okay, so what have we got? Breaking ground. Deployed surface feature. Yeah, deployed science. Cargo systems placeable parts. Taking the part a cable on EVA can get parts from a cargo container via the part menu. The cable has up to close the container to contain a part to be able to transfer the part to its own inventory. Once a cable's inventory, you can place and click the button to open the inventory panel and place it following on screen directions to rotate the part and deploy it. I guess that's helpful. So a cable set one or more deployed experiment parts. So deploy science is a system of set experiments that can be deployed on the surface of a celestial body by a cable to gather data over time. To generate data via surface experiments, the player needs the following elements. A control station. Of course, we're still missing a couple of gadgets and gizmos, aren't we? Well, that's no help. Right, so you, my friend, let's go get the rest out. Excellent. Thank you ever so much for showing me that. Right, Jeb, Bob. Oh, come on now, play the game. Play the game. So, I can imagine this being very time consuming. You could probably do a whole episode of like getting parts out, setting up a base. Control station, excellent. Oh, you... Oh, you need to place it again. You silly, silly, silly boy. Right, okay, so we're going to place this over here, back where it belongs. Not too far away. I also believe that there's the option to remove the helmet, so I want the control station for this one, so we're going to go ahead and place that. Alright, excellent. So place this down. So this is the thing that's going to set it all off. So one control station. Ooh, fancy. So Bob, you can't really do much with it. So what was the wiki saying again? A control station, a cable to set the cluster of deployed parts, one or more deployed experiment parts, enough power parts to... solar panel. Right, okay. So who's going to be the engineer to set all this up? Experiments connected 1. Oh, so you don't physically connect these up? Connection state connected. Power state powered. Power units produced. Power required 4. So excellent. And then what does this do? Does this send it back? Excellent. So that's how you set up these little experiments. You need to have a little cluster of things. Perfect. So that's how you do science. I have no idea how this is awarded to you. Experiments connected 1, total power needed 3, total power available 4, power units produced. So I'm sure there's more information that I'm missing here, such as the transmission rates, things like that. State powered, state connected. I guess that's okay. Unless that's a different type of antenna, because that was said it was for boosting interplanetary signal. This is just the science parts. I've not even gone into the robotics yet. Right, let's deploy some more stuff. We've got another ITG that requires setup. I'm surprised this isn't locked to the roll. I'm really surprised this is not locked to the roll. I thought a scientist would have had to have done this. So let's deploy another RTG, my friend. And then we'll go get the final part, and we've got like this little cluster of stuff. And then I believe we're going to go set off home and try and get there back in one piece. And then we'll have to go mess with something else. Alright, it's the final one. This is the ionographer. Something like that. So I'm going to put this next to our goo container. I am dying to see what else you can put on, because I imagine there's like structures you can place down. You can build actual structures with panel parts and stuff like that. Oh, listen to those noises. That's nice, isn't it? 18 people watching. This is okay. I'm happy with this. Welcome, guys. So we now have our toys out. I believe these are all setting up still, because I can't interact with that one. So we're going to head over here, check out other ITG out. RTG. So these produce 4 each. Give me some readouts. We are doing 2 experiments. Total power available, total power needed 4. So we could power like 2 of these things off just 1 RTG. Alright Marcin, this is modded, but it's only environmental mods such as the clouds and the nice atmospheres. Everything else is vanilla. This is the brand new expansion that came out today. This is why I'm playing this. I don't know whether you're a returning fan or whether you're just here to check this out for the first time because you see me posting like a shameless whore about all over the internet. Then, oh god, I forgot what I was saying. I'm just too busy looking at all this stuff. We've got so much cool stuff. Science rate 5%. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm happy. And to celebrate, we're going to go ahead, plant a flag. I mean, we have already done this. A VTOL with the new rockets parts. Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to try that myself. It might be the next thing that we try. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to pull it off because space planes are a little bit... no. It has been several years. It has been several years indeed. 6 to be precise. But I'm hoping this is the start of a new dawn. I'm hoping this is the start of a new dawn. But with this said, our Kerbals are nice and ready to go. I'm dying to. I'm dying to. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. I've had me fun. Let's go home. Alright, I would like to board the craft, please. Oh my god, I've got so many things to scroll through now. So then, what do you guys bet in that the thrusters actually destroy half of these experiments when we take off? I don't think they will, just because of the way that this game's built up, but this is going to be hilarious. I can't wait to try this out. It's a little more than half a decade since I've been back on this, but what can I say? Life got in the way, man. I went to university to study games design and production. I worked a lot in various types of jobs. Nothing in the gaming industry because uni didn't end well. Everything just got in the way, but now I found myself like with a bit of free time, and I figured this is the perfect time to come back. Why not? Alright, everybody's on. Listen to all those noises. Have you had fun? I have had fun. I have had fun. That's the important thing. Both in the gap that I've taken between doing YouTube and stuff and the rest of my life and this actual stream. It's been good. It's been good to get back into the swing of things. 21 people in now. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. For those just joining, you come to join just as we're flying back to Kerbin, or we're going to attempt to. We need to fly a direction, and I don't know which. Wow, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to go around the 90. Alright, Kerbs, let's go. And hope to God we got the fuel to do this. At least the experiment stayed. That's pretty cool. Alright. Maximum thrust. Nah, just kidding. I need to be conservative on this fuel. I mean, I'll probably do a lot of this on RCS if I'm truly honest. The muffler mod. I'm not sure what that is, but sounds intriguing. Now, to be honest with this stream, I have stayed away from the mods. Like, I didn't want to add anything crazy. Like, literally about 2 weeks ago, I want to say, it was roughly about 2 weeks ago, I had a KSP mod pack set up perfectly, ready to come back. It involved like keyframe with my own custom assets in it, like some good planetary mapping mods. I was getting ready to come back big. Remove sounds in space. I'm not so bad about that. Our Kerbals are not. Our Kerbals are not getting home. That's horrible. That is highly unfortunate. Flyers have a lower thrust to weight ratio towards... I don't know thrust to weights. I don't have a bloody clue what any of that means. Are you mad? I don't know the numbers. I just do things by feel. Alright, let's see what I can do and what I can't do. Because I may even just build a craft to come rescue them at another point. But what's RCS? Radio controlled somethings? I don't know. It's like the little... it's this, what we're going to have to use. That I can't use. Damn it! Reaction control system. Yeah, that's the one. Small rockets used to rotate ships. It's the... It's this stuff. Oh, this stuff blasting out. I really do love that they added RCS ports to that. It's the little things that count. Unfortunately though, I haven't got any directional thrusters to help me get home. So, it seems I have all the DLC in my library, probably because I bought KSP years before release. Yes, if you bought the game before April 2013, then you get the DLCs for free. That's true. That is absolutely... That is one thing that I do know because it happened with the Making History expansion. You could translate sideways. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess I've got to line myself up in a certain angle. How much RCS do I have? A fair bit, I want to say. Right. That way. Oh, God, it's so slow. It's so slow. It ain't going to work, I don't think. I could just cheat myself some Infinity Fuel. Like I could cheat, but I don't want to cheat. I used to hate cheating in this game. Save states, bloody quick saves, stuff like that. I have had my best moments on this game when shit has gone wrong. When shit has gone wrong. If you go back to like episode 12 or something like that, when I tried to land a base on the moon and I drop it from like, I don't know, 5,000 meters up in the sky, or whatever you call the sky on the moon or whatever. Ugh, the sound I made, it was like, it was the most horrible noise I'd ever made. Get rid of the empty tank. Yeah, that's a good idea. We don't really need anything else, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Let's continue translating. Sideways. Oh, that's a lot quicker. I was wasting fuel. See, look how much of a noob I've become. Look how much of a noob I've become because I don't play this game anymore. Funny thing is, this might actually work. It's going to be so slow. 1 second, I'm going to put some time on this. Time warp times 4. I mean, we have a periapsis, so we are now like... What's this? 60? Even this out as best as I can. Question is, I can't remember which way I do this depending on my trajectory, so we're going to go ahead and stop there. Still got plenty of charge, so turn both of those off for now. I'd like to add a manoeuvre, please. That's to do... Nope. We're going to have to bring this out a little bit, I think. There we go. There we go. That's more what we're after. So, if I drag this over a bit. I mean, we've got a pretty low periapsis there. From that point, I suppose I do have to just burn. Just carry on burning, just get my apparatus low. I'm going to have to start this super early. And if we're still going the right way, because the pod will have turned. Alright, let's go. RCS. And there we go. Right, this is the challenge now, guys. I've got all the RCS in the world and not enough time. There we go. How long do you think this is going to take? Long before I hit my manoeuvre node, I would say. I don't think I'm going to do this. I genuinely don't think I'm going to do this. I should have kept the bottom stage to cheat my way to glory. I'm just still going to go until the RCS runs out, to be fair. And then we're going to go do some VTOL spaceplane action, I think. Gotta try those with robotics out. It's like the main reason I fucking want to play this. I love the Inferno robotics. I should probably keep... probably keep going. Oh no, I've rotated, haven't I? So I'm going to have to keep going. Alright, let's keep on pressing. I don't believe we've made this at all, guys. Don't believe we made it at all. Get out and push. It is an option. It is an option if I try hard enough. Nope, I guess we've lost our Kerbals in this this endeavour. But I'm on console. Yes, I have heard there are problems on console with this game, being a bit behind in updates and stuff like that. Alright, okay. I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much done with this mission. So can I go ahead and go to the tracking station and cancel that craft? Back please, no refunds. Deployed station. Oh, so the site that turns up, but that doesn't. So let's just go terminate. Killing all the crew in it. Unfortunately, we are going to have to kill the crew in this instance, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Robotic claw, grab them out of orbit. Could have done. I haven't got the time or patience. This is stuff I want to. How are we looking? I don't even know how long I've been streaming for, to be fair. I'm just going to keep going till I stop. So let's go ahead and start building a VTOL. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this Osprey style, or do we want to do this like Harrier jump style? Are you up for a rescue mission now? Oh, you monster! No. No rescue mission. It's spaceplane time now. Those guys can screw it. Let's see, so, typical spaceplane design. I'm going to go with like a more simpler one because I would like this to reach orbit. So, I'm going to take a couple of these tanks. I'm going to organise them by size, as pointed out to me before. Let's see what we got. Alright, so the older parts have been redesigned. That much is obvious. Let's have a look what we've got. Soyuz style, eh? I don't fancy that for my space planes. I will take that though. Let's get a couple of these on. Probably going to need a SAS. Always got to have a SAS. I don't know whether I'll need more fuel. Am I returning to KSP? Very likely, if I'm truly honest. I mean, it'll be in a recorded format, so it won't be live streamed like this. The only reason I've live streamed it now is because it's easier to do. There's no required setup. How do you pick up rocks? I never tested it. We've got to find one first, I think, is the problem with that. You'll need... You might need a research upgrade? I don't know. I've not even got to that point of testing it. Let's see. So I'm going to need an engine. I'm going to need... Let's be honest, there's only one engine. There's only one engine that can possibly even pull this off, and it's going to be that one. So for this, I think I'm going to do like a wing... I don't even know. I don't even know. How am I going to do a VTOL with this? Oh yeah, but back in the day I would have known that shit straight away. Like, I would have been playing this for weeks by now because I would have had the content early because of the days of the media group, man. Do you remember the media group? Do you remember people like Kurt J. Mac, Danny2462, Streetlamp Pro, PD? Of course, Scott Manley was there. I am missing a load of names. I've got them all on my YouTubers. Like, I'm still subscribed to him, but... Oh, DX! Oh, those were the days, guys. Those were the days. Life was good back then. But anyway, VTOL engines. So, how big are these bad boys? That's what we're going to be using for our engines. Now, what are the robotics hinges saying? It has its own section now. I know because I clicked it. Robotics, here we go. So do we have anything to accommodate a VTOL? Hydraulic cylinder. So obviously that extends out, I guess. Target extension. Whoop. Nice, you could use that for some sort of landing like functions. Rotation servo. Oh. This is probably what we're going to need, isn't it, guys? Maybe the aerospark for the VTOL. I've always preferred Rapier. I really have. Let's see, so that's... I don't know if that's the part I'm after. What have we got here? Rotation servo, flush motor, reduced output, a much sleeker form factor. That might be a lot better for us. So, first off, we're going to have to get some indicators out, so I want the centre of mass, definitely. This is going to have to be like that, I guess, and then we're going to have oh god, I'm going to need some sort of structural part, something like this but shorter if we've got it. I mean, if it's going to have to be, it's going to have to be, really. This is so dirty. I feel disgusting doing what I'm doing right now. Right, okay, so I'm going to need these jet engines for this. You would be like that, aren't you? More structural parts. And where there's a sticky on thing somewhere. That's what we're after. Yes, what's the ball for? That is the centre of mass. That is the centre of the weight. It's so I can judge where the tipping point's going to be. Now all I have to do is build a wing structure out there and wheels long enough for it to take off. Actually, we don't need wheels! We don't need wheels, we're doing VTOL. Let's see, so where are we at now with the wing section stuff? There's a ton of parts. I'm going to need some big parts. I mean, what have we got? Have we got anything bigger? Do it by size. I suppose that is the biggest we're going to have, isn't it, really? No, we're not doing anything crazy like that, so I'm going to need the smaller tail fin. I know you're on here somewhere, you little bugger. Where are you? Standard canard, tail fin. Oh, where are you? I've lost it. I guess it will be one of these. I mean, I was looking for it. Alright, so centre of mass has changed. I'm going to need some big wings. Big old wings! Alright. Strut connector type D. Not big enough. Strut connector type A. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Stuff like this. I'm going to need a sleeker inline thing. No, not that. I seem to remember there were more parts. I honestly believe there were. Yeah, that's not going to work for me, I don't think. Might work, I don't know. I have no idea what the aerodynamics are like. I'm going to stick with one. There you are. I'll stick with what I know, get some canards going. Canards. How's the centre of mass? We're still pretty central with that. I do want a smaller bit to finish this off. There we go. To finish the wings, we're going to need some flappy flaps. Are these flaps wing connectors? No, they're not. Should probably get some decent ones out. I believe that'll do. I may need to move the wing structure back a little bit. Is the wing off center? No, everything's cool. Okay. But I might need to move it back though, so everything is going to have to be moved back ever so slightly. Fish cakes. That's not cool, is it? Let's try again. See, these are quite heavy parts, so I'm not surprised that's where the centre of mass is going to be. So that's what we've got for that. I believe this is going to have to be legs takeoff time. So what have we got? We're going to go with the same ones we used before, I think. Rotate these into an amicable position. Oh yes, that'll do. That'll double do. Yeah, centre of lift's going to be a little bit out of whack with this. I'm not too bothered like how well it flies. Lift. Mass. Yeah, it's not going to land too well, I wouldn't have thought. The lift needs to be much further up. Should be slightly above and behind com, I think. Yeah, that's not what we've gone for here, is it? But never mind, I am more than happy to carry on like this, just to try out these robotic parts. So, question the first. What are these buttons? So we're going to have to go to the, I believe it's actions, so we've got new actions for this as far as these are concerned. Axis groups, so I guess roll, set angle, target. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a complicated one to work out. Yeah, you're not the only one, Jesse. I don't know how the new parts work either. That's what I'm trying to work out. Yeah, I get. Allow full rotation, target angle. Oh, that's not helpful. Come on. What was that? Okay, so there is a bit of an issue. We're going to have to go back to the construction. I'll do this one at a time then, you awkward thing. Alright, there, we'll put them back like that. So now I have a problem of sorting out the angles individually. Alright, let's go work this out together, guys. No, there's a controller part. There's a controller part. Am I missing something? So go to the old robotics section. Rotation servo. I don't see one. Oh, controller. First of its kind. Hello. So, what do you do? I don't know what that means. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, I probably will need that. So let's go back and put one back on. Question is, does this VTOL on its own? Alright, so let's go. Play position, so that would be that. It's just occurred to me I have no idea how to play any of these buttons. Open track editor. Oh my god, what is going on? Via action groups, right, okay. What are we doing? Add point, sharp, smooth. Like 5 seconds. It wants to happen like over the course of 3 more, like. And so custom part 1. Custom 1. This one. Let's go ahead and move this. Think of the movement as animations. I believe that's what I'm going to have to do, isn't it? I mean, I'm so used to using timelines in Unreal Engine 4, but this is just gonna like kick my ass. I know it is. So let's go for the roll again, I suppose. Alright, okay, so roll on this one for me. Target angle, which would be... Okay, we'll add this one and we'll hit target angle. Could this possibly be done through custom like this? No, it can't. Okay, so it's just going to have to be the roll. So those two are now put on there. Now the target angle itself will be, if I go ahead to the build, that's not what I want to do. So the target angle will be like there, ideally. So they probably have made a tutorial for robotic parts, but I haven't had time to check it out. Or rather, I've preferred not to check it out, just for, you know, just so I can mess around with it myself. So I guess that's the target. Alright, okay, so open the editor. There we go. So we need to add a point for something. Add point. There's no... Action groups. Okay, so do the roll then. Can you not do that? Add fields to control via action groups. Custom one. Okay, so... Can I even do this here? This is really weird because you can't add points to a timeline. Like, clicking none of these does anything. So I get that that's the animation controller, but I have no idea. I'm guessing that what it would be, because it would be... There'd be a button to activate this thing, wouldn't there? So it would be toggle play, which should be that. But to do this, you'd need to open the editor. But for this, it then points you to the bloody action groups. I want to use the roll. The roll has the target positions. So action groups. Okay. Target angle and target angle. Is that it? Right, so we've got points added now, so... Now we need to do some modifications here. So, okay, we're moving... Right, okay, I'm getting this now. I think I'm making progress. Let's see. So we've got a thing there. So we've got the track open. So yeah, I'm more than happy to just have like a flat point. I don't really need... So can I add points? I can add points. Right, okay. Right, so for now we'll remove that and we'll go ahead and do this one again. Target angle. So somehow I've rotated that. Target angle, 90 degrees. There's like a 1 degree thing that I just cannot do. Oh well. I'm more than happy with that. So the question is now, between here, here and here, there needs to be a change. Not a curve, like an actual... Hey, hey, hey. That's more like it, wouldn't you say? So we're going to go ahead and modify these. And we're going to go ahead and do a play. Bring it back to the start. What do you think? Alright, okay, so I guess this is where we test this out. So I'm more than happy to do this. So we're going to do a final action group check. Custom 1, toggle play. We're ready. Wish me luck, guys. We're going to go ahead and call this the test VTOL. Launch. Ah, 24 people watching. For those of you that have joined like halfway through this, welcome to the stream. This has been a long time coming. How is everything for you guys, by the way? I've not even asked. How's the quality? Is the sound okay? Is the definition high enough on the video coming back? She's going to be wobbly. Oh, she is wobbly. Just take a look at that. So I'm going to have to make some on-the-fly action groups. So this one. And... Oh, are you taking the piss? What's happened here? It's all gone wrong. So come on, take it down to 1. I hadn't noticed that, so if I go ahead and press 1. That's really weird, because only... Right, okay, back to the... I didn't even get to take it off. You know what? Also no intakes, no air intakes. So we're going to revert the flight to the spaceplane hangar. We're going to add some air intakes. Because that's... I can't believe I forgot that, you know. They are like a standard, an absolute standard KSP aircraft design. Right, okay, so... That'll do for now. I'm going to readjust the launch section. So 1 and 2. We're going to go ahead and check our action groups as well. Make sure these are what we need them to be. So open track editor. Everything still seems good in there. So we're going to reverse that. Play it. Excellent, excellent. So reverse it. Save, and then go ahead and launch. For many intakes. Yeah, the microphone I'm using is actually a Blue Yeti. I had intended on using a headset, but unfortunately the mic stopped working, so I wasn't too happy about that. Alright, so do we have both the engines set? We do indeed. Alright, here we go. I think we just had a flame out. Oh wow, okay, so we can't do that. Yes, that person who said that the roll was for joystick. Yep, you are. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our action groups. We're going to go down to roll. We're going to get rid of both of these. We don't need these. So save, and I need to stop the... Not enough power. Yeah, it isn't enough power, is it? I need more intakes. Well, I also don't believe I'm getting enough forward motion to get enough air in these intakes in the first place. Alright, okay. Let's see if our little VTOL craft works. Luckily for us, the engine doesn't really collide with the wing too much, so I'm going to go ahead and thrust all the way to there. Do this nice and slow, guys. SAS is on. We're up. We're not wasting any time with this. You can do it, come on. And there's the flame out. I don't believe this engine is strong enough to get us up. And that one's just flamed out completely. So yeah, aerospikes might be a better idea, just because they've got a smaller profile, but they'll use rocket fuel and I'm not too happy about that. But it's what we're going to have to try, I guess. Spaceplane hangar. Right, aerospikes, my good old friend aerospikes. I used to use them a lot back in the day too. You guys. Oh yeah, they have a much lower profile for what we need, I think. Probably going to kill all of my fuel using them, but it's worth a try. I mean, if we can get this thing balancing, it's not so bad. Oh yeah, the reason I'm using the aerospike is because the actual jet engines kept flaming out. I wasn't getting enough speed to actually make it work. So go ahead and thrust up a little bit. Stabilization on. Whew, let's go. Oh, we definitely felt a difference there. It works. It works. So now what we need is the... Oh, I didn't prove a stop. This isn't going to work, is it? Nope. Revert fly. I need to put in a stop and a go for those engines. So let's go ahead and do one more action group. We can have this under custom too. Toggle engine. Toggle engine. And we're going to go for a fly. We're going to try and fly this and land. Let's not mess this up at all. Hey, I got 10 likes on this stream. Thanks guys, thanks for leaving the likes, that's appreciated. Whew. One more go. Alright, so I know I don't need much fuel for this, just to get it up and nice and lifted. Now, we are going to run into problems with fuel to weight ratio. Oh dear, you know what I didn't do? Revert fly, revert to launch. Yeah. I don't know why the stream cuts out on loading, it's a bit weird like that. So I'm going to go ahead and try this again. That's the wrong button. And this time we're actually going to use the correct engines. So SAS on. Oh, oh dear. Are we going to generate enough lift to go? Oh, no, 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 no. I think we need to get a bit of height, don't you? Right. Revert to launch. One more go. Looks good, doesn't it? But it's not the best. Right. So, thruster engaged, engines going, nice little bit of thrust. We're going to generate a bit of forward momentum I think this time. going to head this way, so if you can control yourself to go there for me, please. Build up some momentum, engage the other engine. Okay, here we go. And VTOL. Guys? We're missing a canard. That's not very good, is it? I am missing a canard. It's not good. I also have no idea how to stop this thing. Right, so that's a VTOL for you, so we know we can definitely take off, but can we land? There's only one place to test this, really, and that's the island base. Like, you're not the only one who didn't notice. Like, let's go. Time warp. Yeah, we gotta build up some momentum here. We're not doing too well on the thrust. I think we've got to build up some speed for the air intake. Right, if I can keep myself pitched up and stop my craft from rotating, we should be okay. Okay, so you want to get to supersonic speeds, like down here then, do you? I mean, the trickiest part is going to be slowing this down and getting it into like an actual angle of attack. So I'm gonna have to. Oh wow! Disengage. I don't want it to be disengaged. Please don't disengage. That's not the angle of disengagement. Oh, has the motor become broken? What about this one? Let's... Oh dear. Oh dear. I should have included a timeline to reverse this, shouldn't I? So we got one canard, a pair of fucked up engines. This isn't good, is it, guys? It's not good at all. Alright. We're going to go ahead and land this craft and oh my god, they are really broke. I think they're just completely unpowered. Play and pause, play and pause, play direction reverse, play and pause. Playing. Play. Slow down. This is all, it's all gone tits up, guys. It really has. Play. Oh. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. 90 meters a second, you say? Not at this rate of descent. Poor Valentina Kerman, she is gonna die. So I would like some. Oh, this might actually work out. Oh, it's probably because I don't have electricity on board. Let me double check that. No, we had all the supplies. I genuinely can't believe I made that. I genuinely can't believe that I made that. And if you weren't watching it, you wouldn't have believed it either. Not a single breakage with one canard and broken motors. Like, what happened to these things? I think they clipped with the wings and they actually... Oh. Well, thanks for doing that, guys. That was helpful as fuck for you. So, if I change this to... like that, I wonder if we could get back. I wonder if we could get back. So, we're going to reverse it. Interesting. Yeah, that landing was good. Even I'm impressed with that landing. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. I have been streaming for 2 hours and I've still got a lot more energy to do. Maybe even another hour if you guys are happy to stick around. Like, I'm more than happy to stick around for another hour and do this, but I am going to need a toilet break. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this craft here, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes. Toilet break, and I shall be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Like, literally had to take a quick pee break. Also, gotta roll a cigarette, man. This has been stressful. I bet it's been just as stressful for you guys as it has been for me. Yes, I believe you can now climb the stairs in the tower now. Right, so for a minute I'm going to poke my head over at YouTube, concentrate on that, and pretty much just sit down and ask you guys like how you all are. I mean, I probably should have started off with that, but people have joined, people have left. It's been quite an interesting one for me. Biggest question, I suppose, is are you enjoying yourselves? I know I am. Oh, I can totally get out the craft and try and climb the stairs of that building behind us. Just for giggles. I should have brought some supplies. Truth be told, I might just go make a bigger VTOL after this. We should send you some pics of ships we make too. I don't know how I would go about doing that, unless you could link them in the chat. I'm genuinely unsure. 3-engine VTOL. Yeah, I'm good. This is entertaining. Ah, that's excellent. But now I think for the next part we're going to make a bigger VTOL. I mean, this was just like a little tiny mess around thing for as far as I'm concerned. I want to build a VTOL with a cargo bay in the back. And I want to drop a rover off on this island. A foldable rover at that as well, so it takes up less space. You like Russia? Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the Russian viewers. Like, I apologise. I don't know a single lick of Russian, but if you can understand me, then that's good. Go to Juna. Truth be told, I don't think I've got a Juna mission in me. Have you seen this shamble? Have you seen the shambles with remaining fuel? Landing will be ambitious. Truth be told, if there's one thing that I did always like in this game, it's putting space planes down on Juna. You can find them at the back end of Season 4 of the Procrastinaut space program. I have done it with less. You are correct. I mean, truth be told, I want to try and fly this thing back and then see if I can get the engines to not fuck me over, basically. So with that said, I'm going to pick back up. I'm going to attempt to fly this thing again. Now, I'm going to make an assumption here. The weight of the craft has shifted dramatically since we've flown because we're now down to like less than half of the fuel. This means the centre of gravity, aka that ball on the editor, is now shifted probably all the way back here with the wings. These engines probably aren't going to cut it as far as getting me off the ground are concerned, but we're at least going to try. So I'm going to thrust up ever so slightly. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Oh, you know what? That isn't so bad. That isn't so bad at all. Uh-oh, not good. Do I dislike mods? No, do I hell dislike mods? In fact, I've done a lot of playthroughs with mods in the past. If I was ever to start up a series again, it would be with mods, such as there was a mod back in the day called Keyfane. I imagine you can scan for resources now pretty good. I imagine you can mine resources now pretty good. But there are some mods that just did it better. They really were. I mean, if how long have you guys in the chat been playing this game for? Yeah, I could have actually rebalanced the tanks bar. You say that now, it's a little bit late. Our Kerbal has died, but never mind, eh? Revert to spaceplane hangar. It's time to go a little bit bigger. Keyfane was good. Carbonite not so much. That one was not my favourite. So test VTOL. Bye bye. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Let's see what's a good one for cargo. The Mark III. I liked the hexagonal map thing of Keyfane, which is why I prefer to use it over the scanning equipment currently in the game. Now, like a couple of weeks ago when I was messing around with the idea of this, I put Keyfane in and tried to remove any semblance of the KSP stock scanning system because I don't like it. I just do not like it. I really don't. It's probably because I haven't used it, if I'm truly honest. Yes, now that is true about the whole Keyfane kerfuffle, not allowing it to be integrated with other mods, but if you know what you're doing and know how to do CFG edits, you can create your own resources to put into Keyfane and then create your own little map icons for it. So in my last build of the game, I put in a oxygen mod because I like the oxygen mods. I like my Kerbals being able to breathe and stuff. I don't like the infinite air thing it gives us in the game. Only kept up with it because of Scott Manley. Like, truth top, that's how I kept up with it. It's exactly how I've done it. But no, what was I saying? Yeah, the Keyfane, the last build that I had, I like my oxygen mods. I love my oxygen mods. So there's one in particular, Tac Life Support. That's pretty good. I use that quite a bit, and I wanted to have it integrated with Keyfane. So what I did was I created a resource based off the oxygen that you get in that mod, and then you can mine it from water sections on planets. It didn't really add puddles or anything you could mine from, but it worked as a different type of resource you could mine through Keyfane. The only problem is that the keyframe parts, the harder texture, so when you've got the green drill, it looks like you're mining keyframe. However, I wanted blue parts, obviously for water and oxygen, minerals, so on and so forth. Carbonite engine so you can resize it. Good times, good times. Anyway, we are supposed to be building a space plane, me not reading chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build this. We're going to make this nice and simple, I think. So I would like, there's a part somewhere that allows me to connect. Where are you? Where are you? This thing. But I need the part to connect it. So I need a structural part? Yeah, good enough. So with this one we're going to have a lot of fuel imbalance, so we're going to have the VTOLs in a different position, I think. So we're going to go ahead and get us a rocket fuselage tank. We might need a bigger one than that, but I am gonna keep it that size because we're not going that far. Not really. We're going to need bigger engines for the VTOLs. Thanks, Buddha5. I'll try to have a good stream. It's been pretty good so far. I hope to see you again in the future. Alright, so next off, yeah. So I will get a bigger tank. And then we're going to play with these guys. So, no, not you. I want you there. Close you up. I'm going to have a deploy limit of 0, so that can never open. And in this tiny gap, I'm going to have a tiny rover, I think. Could do with creating this as a sub-assembly, but never mind. So that's going to be the entirety of our craft, I think. From there, we now need to make this into a VTOL. Use an adapter in between the cockpit and the avionics hub. Yeah, the adapter that I've got will do. It should be fine, I think. It does create a lot of wind resistance, doesn't it? So again, we're going to go into structural parts. We'll put this bad boy on. Anyway, it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Next off, big old wings. Going to get the centre of mass out. And we're going to get some big old wings. Procedural parts will be a thing I'd need for this. Let's see, so big old wing. That's a tiny wing, so order this by size, please. And we're going to need something a bit bigger. We're going to need some adapters. For this, I think we're going to have it like this. Something like that, if I can actually get this to stick on properly. Probably should use these to snap, but the rest of the wings shouldn't. So something a bit akin to this. Something like that, maybe. It's still over the centre of mass, and I imagine it will have enough lift. So let's see. Put some flaps on it because obviously we need flaps. That should do that. And now we're going to have some rotating engines, I think. Now, we're going to need some strong engines, I think, aren't we? I know one thing's for certain, we are going to have to do better than the last one. So we're going to go with the new robotics hinge thing. We're going to go with this one. And we're going to stick it straight on the centre of mass right there. We're going to do this one at a time on each side. So that one there, and that one there. That's pretty central, I'd say. So again, same kind of construct. Similar type of adapter. Excellent. Use bigger. Oh, we're gonna have to go bigger. So engine size, we're talking like, for VTOL like this, we're not talking like in this area, but that's too small. Question is, could we do it with aero spikes? Are aero spikes powerful enough? Because we didn't have to even have to get up to thrust, like full thrust, to take the last one off. And I'm going to go ahead and try it without the rover in the back. All we can do is just try. So let's go ahead and put some feet on this. Landing legs. We're going to need bigger ones. Definitely going to need bigger ones. Are they really the biggest? What are these ones then? Smaller. Right, okay, I guess these really are the biggest. There and a couple here, I think. Yeah, that seems legit. Should use bigger elevons. Elevons, yes. That's a good idea. See, this is what I like about streaming. You have the interactivity. You guys can like help me along as I go. Yeah, you're right. 2 aero spikes might not work as well, but I'm at least going to give it a try. What is that? Is that an elevon? Control surface. Yeah, that's a bigger nice. So let's see what we can do with this. From that way. Yeah, we will use that. So I'm going to test this out at this. Don't think we're missing anything for this now. Tail fin. Can't forget the tail fin. It's a bit small, isn't it? So let's go for a much bigger one. What an ugly craft. I like it. So test VTOL. Fergly. Yeah, save. Alright. How are the robotic parts so far? They're a little bit complicated to use because you've got to use this animation part with it. But other than that, they seem pretty good. Looks like a bird. It does look like a bird, you are correct. So for this, we're going to go ahead and activate this one. Target angle, and this one target angle, open track editor. So again, we will do some modifications on one of these. Okay, it's having no effect. Interesting. Ah, there we go. So we need to be at the end of the timeline. So, okay, so we're going to have... Seems legit. And this one will have to go in the opposite direction. Like that, so. So whenever we play this this thing, it goes back like so. Custom 1 will be to toggle play. Custom 2 will be toggle the direction. And then custom 3 will be to turn these engines on and off. Yeah, sorted. So if we now go ahead and reset the engines, save, we should be able to launch. Alright then guys, so you ready to watch this suck hard? Ooh, bouncy. So if we pressed 1, that'll turn the engines that way. Press 2 and then press 1. Excellent, so we don't have no faffing around to do. On that note, I'm going to test these engines out and see if they are strong enough to deal what we do with. Oh, not quite. They are not strong enough, so we're going to need a bigger engine, guys. It's not like we don't have the fuel for this, it's just we may need a couple of more. So back to the drawing board. Fine. Spaceplane hangar. So what I might do is we are going to clone these parts right here. So we're going to have double the strength. Now moving these parts back might not be the best idea, but we're at least going to give it a go. That should be... No, that's not quite right. That's more like it. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not going to adjust the position on them. But we are going to check the action group. So, controllers, you guys are target angle and target angle. I believe that's all we need. So let's save and launch. Oh man, right, okay, here we go. So now we've resumed. Oh, I'm nervous about this one. So how are these going to react? Of course you are. Right, well at least I'm going to test the thrust capability of this. So let's go ahead and thrust quite violently. Oh, yes, okay. So we can lift off, we just need to adjust the engines. So if I had to guess, it would be a case of moving these two forward. So what would be an accurate amount? Well, that's not what I want. So if we put them like that, same again with this. Move it forward a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be 100. Well, it does have to be 100% accurate. Let's be honest about this, but it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. So there's a lot while I'm doing this anyway. So we're going to go ahead and go to our controller. Open the track editor. So at the end, so all the way to. And so servo this way, so which one's going to be this one? Okay, there we go, so we can adjust that like so. Like, once you figure this out, this isn't like the hardest thing in the world. Alright, excellent, so I'm going to go ahead and save that and launch it. Critical stacking issues. Like someone is going absolutely nuts with the sass in there. They're like, we've got sass. We've got the nose cone. So 2, 1. So all the engines go back into their position. And alright. Yep, we might have to do something about the sass. Oh, I can fly! Yeah, let's Do something about the stats. I'm willing to listen to you. Use more propelling. Yeah. I'm just reading the comments again. So the thing is, command and control. What is a SAS? What is a SAS these days? Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, what do these do? Alright, I'm gonna hide one of these in the back end and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, that might make a difference. I should probably not do that. Grab hold of you and put in one of you guys. I mean, that's probably going to help a bit more, isn't it? Advanced reaction wheel large. Close. If I tried using the force, no I haven't. Oh, so quite a few people, it looks like people are actually going out to go buy this DLC right now, so that's good. That's good news. Alright, so Valentina, it's up to you. I also think I've figured out why the stream keeps pausing during loading screens. It might be something to do with my... It might be something to do with my... I think it's trying to avoid recording the desktop. Yes, I'm doing a special, Mr. Jazzers. Yeah, it's been 6 years since I've been back on this channel, and I am doing a little bit of nostalgia hunting. Thinking about doing this as a full-time thing again, to be fair. Let's see. Oh, that was our problem. Our VTOL's wrong. Alright, so they can be reversed and we can put our sats back on. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're looking a bit better now. I'll build up speed. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to do this because I'm going to have to... What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do... Oh god, I forgot how to do this. 1, go. Well, that was helpful. But it flies. It's not so bad, is it? I need to tone down like the actual thrust a little bit, I think. Flap those wings, my boy. Right. Well, no, we VTOL'd. We definitely VTOL'd. It's been a while since I've tried something like this. But we now have the option to do so. But can it land? That is a good question. We are going to go find out like very, very, very soon. In fact, sooner rather than later, to be fair, just because I reckon I might be plotting this down in the water. So we're going to go ahead and thrust. Put our engines back. Okay, this is where it's going to get hard, people. So we're going to need to like lean back, as it were, and begin our thrust. Although we don't need to decelerate because we're not going very fast. I should have put wheels on for it because I don't think it can do VTO, but it can't do VTOL. Someone asked for it, so you're getting it. Let's take us nice and low down to the ground. You see, one of the things that I really want to do is submarine stuff. I'm still waiting for submarine parts to be added to the game. They do exist, but they're really old mods, and they've got to take a bit of a beating to get that into the game properly. Like they really do. Oh, oh, that's not the button. Alright. The crash made my computer lag out a little bit, but it works. But we're in the water. Question is, can we get out of the water? We've got fuel to do it, so I may as well test it. Oh dear. Oh, it did disassemble itself. Sorry man, I'm a pro at this game. Super pro. But no, what we need to do is we need to do some tweaking here and there. So we're going to go do one more spaceplane hangar trip. We're going to customize the engines to blow each other up. So if we go to our action groups and we're going to custom 3. No, we're going to turn off that one and that. No, we're going to turn off this one and this one. So they go off, and then custom 4 will be the back 2. So toggle engine and toggle engine. That's it, that's pretty decent. Alright, okay, so that should be good to use and hopefully not damage yourselves. Yeah, I did make a submarine once, but it's not the point. I want more submarines, I want more stuff to explore. Other than that train video is weird because for some reason it has like it has 250,000 views, that thing does, and I have no idea how it got it. Make sure the default engine direction is down. I'd rather just mess around with this just so people can watch the slickness of my engines. So what we have here is all 4 engines going. We can turn off engine. So 3 and 4. So we're still not quite done. We're going to go ahead and do one more time. So revert flight, spaceplane hangar. You keep saying SAS. I've got SAS. I've got SAS. It's in the back. Look. Look. It's right there. We don't need SAS. Stop talking about SAS. Right, okay. Right, controller, open track editor. We need to restore that back to the start so I don't have to do that every time. And then need to go to my custom 1, custom 2, custom 3. So which one's this one? So it doesn't need to be that one and that one. It needs to be that one and that one. Wait, what? This one? Toggle engine. Toggle engine. Excellent. So custom 4 will be the back 2. So this one, toggle engine. This one, toggle engine. If done correctly, we should be all good to go. Alright, so now, engines at minimum, back 2 for flying, all engines off for landing. Right, okay, I've got this. Alright, let's go. Landing gear up. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to build up some lateral speed, as well as some height. here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 1 and a 3. There we go. Because we know that this can fly off 2 engines. It's not so bad. Hey, look at that. Now the question is, can I land the thing? Probably. More than likely. But I am going to go ahead and tone the thrust down now we're flying like this. Quite a bit down, actually. Oh, excellent. We made a VTOL. Fully working VTOL. Now we just have to land it and actually have it be the ultimate fully working VTOL. Question is, on the fuel that I have, can I make it with CI? I don't think so. I especially don't think we can land it. I actually have no idea what happens if you use a fuel line between 2 rotating parts. I imagine it'll still be in a fixed point. I don't think it'll break, it'll just stretch. The problem I imagine you'll have is with struts more than anything else. Alright, aerosparks seem to be taking us quite nicely. Alright, we're at a nice good height here, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see if we can land it. Take it down nice and slowly, so we'll reverse our engines. Put them like that. We will engage engines 3 and 4. There we go. So that is how we're going to be landing in the water. What happens if you connect a fuel pipe between 2 rotatable parts? Oh, yeah, I keep reading the same comment out again. It's going between the 2 streams, like the actual stream where the comments are, and on my actual game. Because I do have a dual monitor setup now doing all this. Right, I'm going to bring this lower. Alright, I guess this is time where we're going to test out, see if it works. And we're going to have to get as low as we can, pitch up, engage thrust. Keeping a nice altitude there, although we are getting some frame skip. Not the soft landing that I hoped for, but all the parts came down in one piece. Excellent. So if this was a sub-carrier, this is what we'd be doing. Be opening this up, submarine just come out the back up. Oh, nice, nice. Are you still in? Is that pushing it up out the water? Well, that wouldn't work, would it? Am I saving stream record? Not directly onto my computer, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take the stream, download it, chop it up into bits, and then upload it in its own playlist so people can watch it in their own time, just so, like, you know, everyone else can appreciate it who wasn't able to join on the stream, if there's more people. Alright, so we're going to close this back up and we're going to do a test takeoff. Alright, you can do this, plane. You can do this. I don't think you can. You might not be strong enough to do this, so we're going to go ahead and turn those off. Reverse these. And then we're going to try and do a water takeoff. Can be done. Done it plenty of times myself. Come on, all we gotta do is keep those thrusters off the surface of the water and we should be good. I don't think it's doing it, is it? I don't think we're gonna make it out of the water. That is highly unfortunate. That works. What have I done? What have I done? I broke it! Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, what are we? Did we hit the water at some absolute force there? And are we sinking? Wait, do parts sink now? No, we are rising, unfortunately. Wow, Valentini, you actually made it alive. Oh, you lucky, 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 lucky Kerbal. Well, I think that about wraps up my stream for the night. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the town to you guys for a couple of minutes, I think. And quit to main menu. Right then, we're back on the main screen. So I think that's my fun for the night, if I'm truly honest. Would you guys be interested in seeing more of this stuff? Because guys, honest truth, I've found it easy to get back into this than I thought. Obviously, I'd like to consider doing another YouTube series and slowly move my live streams over to Twitch. But like, what do you guys genuinely think? I mean, we've got what, 22 likes on this video so far, this stream. That's quite nice. I think the general consensus is you guys would like to see me doing actual missions full time as well. Like, if I were to do a actual series, I would go through the campaign mode and unlock everything. Like, you know, do it slowly, ease my way into like things like planetary scanning, unlocking all the rotor parts, like all the little surface experiments you can do, building stations. All my favourite craft, the Legacy base, the Armstrong Deep Space Cruiser. Oh, just nostalgia. I think I might actually watch a couple of episodes of my own thing tonight. Build an actual space program. Yes, that is something I'm definitely going to look into. Definitely 100% going to look into. But no guys, I think that is me done, so I'm going to wish you all the best. It's been a lot of fun, and I want to take a moment just to thank you guys for coming out to watch this stream. I didn't expect to have this many people watching, given I've been away for such a long time. So if you know anybody who was an old fan who wasn't able to watch the stream, go and tell them that I'm back. I will do another stream. I might do another one Saturday night on YouTube and actually start the campaign as a stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Alright, well, don't forget to leave a couple of comments, guys. I'm going to go edit this description because I can see that it has my PC specs. That's not what I want in the description. You guys have yourself a lovely night, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Peace.